is going to be the daily moons. We're going to talk about some fun things here and do a little bit of a tarot reading for you for the first part of the day until we come back later and do our tarot stories. But this is where we have coffee. We hang out together as a tribe. We're going to be talking about some cool witchy shit. Typically, I do this on the membership side of the channel, but I have no electricity. So I woke up primitive this morning, and they've just fixed it at some point in the road to where now I'm picking up on somebody else's Wi-Fi. So we will see how this goes. There's a solid chance that it might cut us. So let me know if I'm buffering. I don't know what the deal is with the notifications. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. We tried to look into it, and I don't know. What's up, Pixie? I was frustrated all day yesterday. I'm a little bit frustrated with a lot of things that are going on right now. I think a lot of people are. Oh, first of all, we were for the daily moon specifically. I bought a witch's almanac, but I'm not really pleased with this one. Like for today, the only thing it says about the moon is that, wait, what month is this? September 14th, right? That's today. It just says that Neptune is at opposition. That's not what I want to know. The moon is in Capricorn. Okay, first of all, it's a waxing gibbous. Meaning, so the waxing is when the light side of the moon, the lit up side, the bright side of the moon is on the right. And the waning is when the light side of the moon is on the left. Okay, if you were curious. But Capricorn, so the moon is in Capricorn right now. Doesn't really matter which phase it's in. It's almost to the full moon. So this is like your big final push, right? If you had goals, if you had stuff that you were trying to achieve and accomplish via manifestation, witchy whatever. Okay, now would be the time to put her in the ketchup. Stacy, I think those are fantastic life goals. Me too. Is Maslow Tarot here? What's up? Morning, Ozzy. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So today we are focusing on putting it in the ketchup. For those of you who are new and haven't been joining our lives for the last year, that is a motor term for when you rev up the engine all the way, and on the speedometer thing, that red part at the end where it's going as hard as it'll absolutely go, that's the ketchup. Just in case you were curious. Good morning. I'm so glad to see everyone this early. Good morning. All right. Let's get some incense on it. So, she works hard for the money. Right. Things don't just come easy. That's the other thing about a Capricorn moon. Is that things don't just, people like me, I'm like, well, my Jupiter is in Sagittarius, though. No, that's bad. Because doesn't Jupiter and Saturn return like what am I talking about? People with Jupiter and Sagittarius are lucky. Shit just happens. But that's not this moon, okay? It's in Capricorn. You have to do the things. We don't want to do the things. We haven't been wanting to do any of the things because this eclipse season this past summer, the last couple of summers, as a matter of fact, were not good. The waxing gibbous, so that's a crescent. Okay. Yesterday and the last 2 days was a half moon. They call those quarter moons. So we'll get on the nest and we'll do a whole thing. Typically what we do in the daily moons, or what we have been doing, is we really talk about it and we get some info from the internet and whatever, and we have a whole group discussion about the moon itself, except I have no electricity, therefore I am not connected easily to the matrix to get the information that I would like to get. So we will discuss that on the Nest, which is on Facebook, also in the box below. Also, I'm doing private readings. You can get those at my website, dharmajane.com. There's a little scheduler there. And Instagram is dharmajane.8. And we are going to be starting the yoga again very, very soon. Yesterday was the first day the kids went back to school, and it did not go well. Raise of hands for moms and caregivers who do not like the pickup line at school. I'm sorry, that's the first time I've ever done that, and it will be the last time. They can walk like down the road, and I'll pick them up there. Fuck that. I'm just saying. High five to all the moms with a hard no on that one. Okay. You just said mine walks now. I know. No. All right. I want to get out Ozzy's oracle. Ozzy, use a magical bitch. You know that? Some of these things that have been coming out in these cards lately. He's like, I know. I wish I had electricity. With so much love and gratitude. It is the finer things in life that we appreciate, is it not? All right. Getting grounded. Planting. First, let's talk about these pants. Look at what I stole from my kid. Oh my God, I didn't even know she had these. Look at them. Mandala pants. You see what's happening right here? They're gypsy pants. Okay? I was like, kid, where did these come from? And also, can I have them? Gypsy pants. That was necessary. Oh yeah, because I'm putting both my feet on the ground. That's why I did that. The daily moons are a little scattered. Okay, are we ready? I like the pants too. I like them even more that I took them from her. Payback for all of my tank tops, you know what I'm saying? Are we ready? Putting it in the ketchup. The waxing gibbous, again, is when it's in that final push right before the full moon. So now it's time to get after it. All right, guys and angels from our tribe, from the highest good. Everybody put both your feet on the floor. If you're sitting all, however, put both of your feet on the floor. Let's do some yoga now. Fuck it. Both your feet on the floor. I am ready to receive. We are going to have energy and get after it. All right. What do we have? What do we have? What is that? I don't even know. Wow. It looks like chaos to me. Okay. Fire and ice. And what happens when you mix fire and ice? It's steam. I also want to say that there's the stuff on the fiery side is alive. You have plants, like they're not burning. Like I'm melting. They're not doing that. These things are thriving because fire brings what? It's light, it's the light, it's the fire, it's the energy, it's the raw energy, right? It's sun. This could even be the sun and the moon, except for the fact that I totally saw a giant ice cube right there, which is why I'm saying fire and ice. Polar opposites, but they are both needed. Something has to be able to temper the other thing. And it's exacting right down the center, like yin and yang, right? And it is balance. And I also think it could even be balancing within yourself. I really wanted to cross my legs right now. Discipline, okay? That's the yoga for the day. Fucking put both your feet on the ground and stop being crissy-crossy. Balance. And if we're going to put it right in the ketchup and get the fuck after it today and really be proud of doing yourself really hard for a day, okay, there has to still be balance. all of the fire in you, all of the life within you, all of the whatever, it has to be able to grow. But it also, if it goes too much, it'll get burnt out. See, that was my point. With these flowers, if you look at them closely, they're flowers. Like they're thriving. But if you put too much heat on anything, it burns it. And then things wilt. Right? So this is necessary to... I heard simmer down now. Seriously. But she's all, bleh. She said, this is good stuff. There's one skull here. This is a person who is deciding, choosing to be happy. They're choosing to go after their passions, but to not burn themselves out over it. And it just feels like the energy under this moon cycle for the day is getting the fuck after it. I mean, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, yeah, man. You're fucking groovy. Let's get out the double deck, okay? What kind of messages do we have in regards to this? King of Swords. Exactly. Now, what does the King of Swords do? He's the one who decides. Not only do the kings take action, okay, they're the ones who make the call. This one in particular does it, I heard, logistically. What's logistics? I've heard that word so many times. And all of a sudden I'm all derp. What does that mean? Logistics? Anyway, long story short, this one here, the reason, and we talked about this with the keys. Remember during Lionsgate, we're all, show us how. And my guides are like, it's keys. And we're like, what are the keys? The key was focus. That's what this guy does, particularly in the upright. And I don't usually read reversals, but this one is like, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. And then he also has a hawk. You might have like a little group of cheerleaders. First of all, he has a hawk in his hand. And he's got on a ruby colored ring. It's a ruby. Ruby is love. So this could be a passion project. All right. Well, the ruby doesn't just. It's heart-centered. Okay. Which is strange because the heart chakra is green. So why do we not associate the emerald? I feel like I'm having shower thoughts. Anyway, there's a hawk there. The hawk is strategy. The hawk is freedom. The hawk is opportunity. It's like the opportunity is now. It was like this King of Swords was waiting for the green light or the red, or the, I almost said red flag. You were waiting for the whatever, and he had his hand out. It was just, he had his hand out waiting. And this hawk, he doesn't have to do anything. This hawk lands on his fucking hand. Comes to him, the opportunity is now. Stand by me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh my God, and then I just saw the thing from the Lord of the Rings on Two Towers. What is this? There's something going on where somebody can... This King of Swords, all right, is waiting for some kind of signal. They have all the thoughts, they're doing the thing, they're waiting for the signal. And the signal comes in, it might be by way of an animal. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like somehow or other, this one here is in need. And judgment is now. The time is now, right now. And then I heard all of the people. Look at them. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. And it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Everybody now. All right, so what the fuck does that have to do with putting it in the ketchup? I heard that's why you're able to help, because you are balancing this, right? Oh, Tracy, you came in a good time, sis. We be dancing. All of the people, stand up. Lean on me when you're not strong. It's like the rising of the tribe, okay? I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. And it's like a whole bunch of these people, right? You have all of these ravens and wolves and whatever your spirit animal is, whatever you're vibing as, just bad bitch, okay? Or boss dude, okay? Bad boss, what? Well, not bad boss, that sounds wrong. Big Daddy, where's Jade at? He's the leader of that tribe. It's the, it's the collective, fuck yeah. It's a whole vibe. And then that's when it's almost like the universe was waiting for you, or whatever your soul contract is, or however the timing and intergalactic, whenever all that was supposed to happen is now. And the reason it's able to come in is because you are revving it all the way up. And somehow or other that correlates with people coming to your aid. And everybody's all right. And so it's like your homie, they are friends. It's like, I don't know what this is, but it's because of some kind of, it also, notice here that the crown is right here. They stake their claim. They're like, all right, let's do this. And then all the people, they want some of it. They want to feel that too. And we're all somebody to lean on, and all the ravens are cawing, and everybody's happy, and there's dirty jokes on the raven's nest, and everybody is happy and getting their vibe right. Fuck yeah, Capricorn. I'm about that. Something fancy is probably going to happen. Hey, how come nobody gets all giggity over the 9-9 portal? I felt bad for 9-9 the other day. I was like, nobody's saying shit about you, 9-9. But what is the 9s? Almost. Goodbye, my almost lover. No, I'm not singing that song. Absolutely not. How dare you make me go there? No, thank you. And turning that off. All right. What is this? The rising of the rising of the tribe. Oh, we should have a uniform, and I think it should be these pants. Okay. Oh my God! Look, Wheel of Fortune is what fell on the ground. That's my point. Intergalactic. Okay, right now, the Tower. Stand by me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. If this says supportive, I'll help you carry on. Maybe people feel alone, and there's something about this vibe. It's a loving energy. Exactly. The Empress. You may have been arguing with somebody or a group of people or things just like the vibe has been off, right? And then now it's like, all right, this person is an Empress, whether they're male or female, they're loving, they're vibing in this extremely balanced place. I can end this crossroads. We do have a little bit of ego here, so maybe someone that's coming forward in the next couple of hours didn't want to because of ego or what have you. And not the higher self version of the ego we're talking about. They're just being a dick. You're having a little stalemate, okay? Yeah, and they're being all guarded. Just wait for it. Just raise your own vibe. And I think the main thing that we're talking about for the daily moons is the fact that we are in what I maybe will dub this the almost moon. We're getting towards the full. Okay, we're almost fulls. We're heading in that direction anyhow. And it's in Capricorn. At least from where I sit at 59 something degrees, says my app. Okay. Really, really, really putting the work in, whether that's to the self, or to the self, your space, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's drawing in people. And this was my whole point. Because you're doing that, you're staking that claim, right? Really deciding decisively is what the King of Swords does. This opportunity is coming to you. It's just going to come right to you. You don't have to do anything except for put it in the ketchup. And what does that mean for yourself? Okay, let's say you are a carpenter. Okay. I wanted to be a carpenter once. Anyways, let's say that's what you do. All right. You get after it. You don't take breaks. You just really, really, really focus. And then you might notice that by the end of the day, you got a whole lot more done than you thought you would ever get done. Right? What song? I missed it. Yeah, I took witch out too. Anyway, but my point is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever this is that's lighting this fire within you, that's making you feel really good, just keep doing that. Like, follow that particular rabbit hole, and the right opportunities will wind up in your lap. Like, he's just sitting there being decisive and focused, and the thing comes to him. And him, her, whatever, the person that's being decisive and making the action, right? So, waxing gibbous in Capricorn, my friends. The almost moon, put it in the fucking ketchup. Oh, and what it brings is the rising of the tribe. Or the rising of the tribe brings in the support. I think it all goes together. All right. So if this is going to work, I'm going to do the weeklies that I do. I'm going to have to do them live because I still don't have electricity. Okay. So we'll see what is going on with that. And I'll be back. I'm going to do, I think, Libra in just a minute. Okay. So we'll be on here all morning and we'll do tarot stories later. Okay. Instagram is dharmajane.8 and private reading info is in the box below. Ouch. Till next time. Bye.